I mean, well, clearly they don't get off to the best start. This episode follows them over 4 weeks, and Gaz is actually central to Phil's recovery, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, I think what happens is, in fact, I know what happens. There's a lot I can't tell you, but I think he sees in Gaz a fellow traveller. You know, this is a man that he's not like the rest of them. And I think it kind of just gets the gears going, where he looks at this guy and thinks, well, if he's in here and he's doing it, maybe, you know, I'm a little lifeline for him, basically.
Yeah.
And you see that develop. Yeah.
You know, over the years, EastEnders have always been brilliant, haven't they, at shining a light, as we said, on these difficult subjects and bringing them to the fore. And Julie, you in particular think that this storyline, getting men talking, is so very important, don't you?
Yeah. I mean, I've had experience of suicide in my family, my direct family, and the devastation that happens to you as a family, especially if you've got children. But it reverberates through the whole family and set of friends, and it's really devastating, and you're left with so many questions and no answers. So I think to highlight something like this is just, I mean, hats off to EastEnders for doing it. I think it's brilliant, really brilliant.
Absolutely. You know, listening to what you say, Julie, and, you know, Keith having the responsibility of this role, can you talk to us about, you know, how determined you were just to get it right? Because, yeah, this is real life.
It's huge.
Well, you know, we live in a world now where, I mean, forgive me, I don't think I'm stepping out of line here. Women are a lot more empowered than they've ever been, I think, certainly in my lifetime. It's still not right, nothing's right. But I think a lot of men find that very challenging. Do you know, if women weren't so empowered, they would still have a problem with their own inability to speak. But I think that problem is compounded by the fact that women are now empowered, and I think they feel less empowered. So I think it's vitally important that men start to believe that they can talk. Not that they can talk, but believe that it's okay to talk. And I think that's what this episode does. You know, it graphically illustrates that to talk is good, to know that you can talk is good. It's the beginning of a good journey. So, yeah, it's absolutely important.
Well, Keith, it's a very powerful episode, and it continues right after us. You can see Keith's episode tomorrow night, 7:30 on BBC One and iPlayer.
And if you want some help, there's details of organisations that are offering help and support with mental health at bbc.co.uk/actionline.